G'day everyone, half-colored... Wait, do you hear that? Oh, Byaloon, it's February. You know what that means.
私たちの兄弟愛の班が私たちを団結させます。私たちの力を合わせれば私たちはアンブロースになります。
セランブロスのボーイバンドメンバーヒロ。私は筋肉であり友達を守るドンです。敵は気をつけろ。
セランブロスのボーイバンドメンバーザルルス・シャードミル。綿密な計画を立ててユニークな料理を作って友達を守ります。
セランブロスのボーイバンドメンバーカエルム・ホワイトライト。自分の意志に返してここに連れてこられたけど魔法をたくさん使うんだろうな。
セランブロースのボーイバンドメンバーウィリアム・オクリフ。矢の道を使って友達の食いがいを加えるナーラを滅ぼす。
Okay, jokes aside, welcome back to another video. And for those of you who are new to watching this channel, well, that's just a taste of what you're getting pretty much. So yeah, let's get straight into it, shall we? Firstly, look at all this hidden shit that we haven't been told about. I mean, there is the trading post, of course, which has all these sick new items. And, of course, like the main star of the show is the magical girl outfit. But there is something really strange that I have happened to notice here on retail. There has actually been a rise of people doing this month's trading post. And you know exactly what the reason behind that is. It's these fucking Sailor Moon outfits, these magical girl outfits that have came out. Of course, I mentioned them in the other video, armor agnostic pieces, but my god, they're friggin' sick. And you know what's worse yet, but at the same time, I also think it's amazing the fact that people have rushed on to actually buy the Goth Girl set. That first thing advertised on your Battle.net launcher. Like, Blizzard knew exactly what they were doing and they are milking us every last cent from this fucking... Look! Magical girls sell! It's inevitable. Like, look at every fucking anime game, every gacha game, things like that. They have to look pretty. Give us a Rathion outfit, Rathion anime outfit, whatever. Keep it rolling in and they're just gonna see our dollars racking up because fucking hell, we're suckers for transmog and pretty things. That's just the way it is. Jokes aside, I do think these pieces are amazing. The trading post at the moment is actually pretty amazing. The price is rather reasonable, so I'll give them that. But here's another thing. Love is in the Air is out, and look at all this shit, this new shit. It's a gala. You have these new quests, and wow, I'm genuinely impressed. There seems to be a lot of love and careful crafting gone into designing the whole gala. The whole vibe over here looks amazing. This feels like a proper Valentine's Day special. Like, love is in the air, guys. And they've got a whole bunch of new transmogs, a whole bunch of new toys. My god, my favorite toy, of course, is the environmental changer that changes the sky, and you just gotta love that high mountain sky box, the nighttime one. Now you can have it anywhere. For us role players, we're having a laugh. We're actually having a laugh this year around. Oh my god. Fucking, if this is what we are to expect for the War Within and future WoW expansions, like, the future's bright, guys. I'm genuinely saying it as someone who felt really disappointed by Shadowlands. The future is really bright come Dragonflight. Sure, there are some subjective storylines, and not every story beat has quite hit the mark, but gameplay-wise, content-wise, we've been having quite a good time. And not just that, but come March, we're getting a secret patch. It's no explanation, no detail as to what's featured in it, but we're getting, basically, a secret sub-patch. The one with the pirate flag featured on the roadmap. Very fascinating. Of course, I've been putting my sleuth skills to the test and scrounging for every bit of information on the internet that I can find, like the little rat bastard that I am. I mean, we just got a big announcement on the World of Warcraft website. Well, it's kind of like a nice warm message, like saying, yeah, we're coming up to the 20th anniversary of World of Warcraft, and it's just a callback to a lot of other things, but it undergoes like a whole bunch of things that they have sort of plans for, both Classic Plus, Classic Plus Season of Discovery, whatever you call it. Forgive me, I am just an avid retail player, unfortunately. I do keep up to date with what's going on in Season of Discovery, but as someone who has already played the game in the past and kind of like moved on with new World of Warcraft, I am an avid retail player in that regard. So, Season of Discovery people, do forgive me. Honestly, it sounds like you guys are having a blast, and from what I've seen, it really does make me want to dabble into it just to see what it's all about. But as of this stage, I'm more on the retail side of the fence. I mean, look at me, I've got a full-time, well, pretty much a full-time job that I'm also dealing with, so as a casual-ish, who knows the game well enough, there's only so much I can play, and I like retail. I like retail. There, I said it. Hot take, I like retail. But yeah, aside from that, there's also been some very huge anticipation on the 10.2.6 patch, which of course is the secret patch. They want to do a surprise for us. There will be no public test realm for the next content update, which has me both nervous, but also excited due to the fact that all of it is going to be secret. I don't know how large it's going to be, but maybe they'll do a solid job and it'll be quite a quality patch. Or perhaps it will be an absolute fucking disaster. But does it matter really? The fact that they are doing these sort of experimentations, testing out new things, sort of stirring the pot when it comes to World of Warcraft, and with such passion about it as well. Honestly, I don't mind whether it fails or not. The fact that they are doing these sort of things is, in my opinion, a great idea. Honestly, it just breathes a new breath of life for the game. And damn, I'm all for it. I really am all for it. The future feels really bright. And soon enough, we're going to have the Darkheart patch, which will probably start establishing Xal'atath as our next antagonist. Maybe not antagonist. Maybe sort of an anti-villain, anti-villain. I do feel that the whole World Soul saga feels like it's going to be a change of pace. Maybe we will not be killing bosses outright on the first expansion, or at least we will not be killing the main villains, the main cast on the first expansion, especially if they are very interesting or potentially interesting villains such as Xal'atath and of course Iridikron. Those two working together, I can imagine would have good chemistry. You have Xal'atath, who is this very sly, very cunning yet persuasive, charismatic figure against Iridikron, who is this bigger, more brooding, silent, powerful character. The only time we've actually ever fought him in action was in the End Time Dungeon, which... not the End Time Dungeon, the Dawn of the Infinite. Fucking hell. That goes to show how long I've been around. All the dungeons that involve time travel. Yeah, fighting Iridikron as just a dungeon boss, that was quite a unique experience, because you think he's going to be this big raid boss, but no, he's not. You don't end up, you only take up like a small chunk of his health. Still, fun fight, and he ends up winning, in a way, against us. I mean, we get our victory, but at the same time, we do not defeat Iridikron. He ends up getting his victory. So what we want and what he wants clearly align sometime, and I think that's going to be the same with Xal'atath as well. I have a feeling that the course of events come Darkheart and the War Within will see us finding strange similarities between our end goals with Xal'atath. Yeah, with Xal'atath. I mean, a villain who is not exactly a villain, and more so has... Though then again, she does work to the Void, and the Void is pretty evil. Or, it's not necessarily evil, it just functions a certain way. It is all-hungry, all-encompassing, and I guess perhaps it embodies free will. See, I'm just thinking about this. I've been thinking about this a lot, and my head is going all over places. I need to calm down, collect my thoughts, bring it down, and sort of put it together. Alright, here we go. I think come Darkheart, come the War Within, we will find that the Void encompasses, in a way, free will to a certain degree. But not just free will, it is madness, chaos even. After all, if there is no order whatsoever, everything just goes wild. Everything breaks down, it comes apart, the systems destroy itself. It all devours each other. Much in the same way, the Void devours everything. It devours itself even. If you are to go by the sort of cosmic chart or chronicle interpretation of the Void. I think we're going to see some interesting stuff. What is it? I cannot say for certain, but always fun to speculate, is it not? And on the subject of speculation, let's dial it back to the secret patch, the one with the pirate flag. So, I decided to scrounge on Twitter, take a look at the different posts, and sort of get a gauge of what people's ideas, and get a good idea of what the community is actually thinking about when it comes to what could it mean. The obvious is pirates. It has something to do with the so-called Night Squall, if you do not know who that is. The Night Squall was featured in a pirate book during the Return to the Forbidden Reach patch in Dragonflight. What we found there was that there was this pirate, you see, this Night Elf pirate who sailed to the uncharted side of the world and came back with stories of riches beyond our wildest imaginations. He is now putting together the greatest pirate fleet the world has ever seen. So perhaps it could be that. Perhaps it could be pirates are invading the raids or whatever. Yeah, Dragonflight's version of fated raids. Do pirates make sense in that regard? I think not. Though 10.2.6 is going to be available to people of all levels. It might be a level agnostic event. So clearly it's going to take place in the old world perhaps? I do suspect, however, we might see classes coming to new races. Think of how we got rogues for rogues, mages, and priests for every race. So now every race can play a rogue, a priest, and a... what was it? Man, my memory is shit today. But I think there will be more classes coming to these other races. With the Tears Guard quests and what have you, I think it is well within reason to speculate that we will see paladins come to the other races before this expansion ends. Or perhaps even the War Within. We'll see. I said it here first. Everyone will be paladins. Huzzah! Raise your blades in the air and praise be the light, the sun, whatever you believe in. I really do not give a shit. Anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about. If you like this video, give it a like, subscribe, ring the bell, and follow me on my other social medias, my Twitter, my Instagram, where I just post pictures or my takes on certain things. Hot takes sometimes. Not everyone's gonna like what I have to say, but hey, we're all about different opinions, aren't we? I will see you in the next one. Catch you later, guys.